Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. So this is my review for Invincible Season 2, Episode 7. Spoiler warning for Invincible Season 2, Episode 7. If you have not seen the episode, go watch it and then come back. It's going to be talking about it in all spoiler details. So yeah, if you've not seen the episode, do not watch this video. But anyway, so if you've been watching my review so far of Season 2 of Invincible, I've thought so far it's really good. I've thought, I don't think it's on par with Season 1, perhaps, but I think it is really strong and really solid. However, I do think it was a very stupid mistake to have a massive 5-month break in between in between sections of the season. Like the first half was split up from the second half for 5 months, which I thought was just incredibly stupid on a marketing standpoint and a quality standpoint as well, because people just like the same effect doesn't. You don't have the same, like, you know, resonation with the story that you would had it not been split in half. So I think it was a bad idea from a marketing standpoint and a quality standpoint. But anyway, talking about the actual episode itself, I really enjoyed this episode. Again, I've been enjoying the season. I think it's really good. I think the quality is top tier. I think I'm enjoying all the characters' storylines, and I think I'm excited for where it's going. However, this did not feel like a penultimate episode. I mean, toward the end, it sort of did a little bit. You started to feel more peril and start to understand what's going to happen in next episode. But there's a point where it like switches, right? The point where Amber basically gets like, you know, has Anissa's hand around her neck. That's when it switches from the basic story to the overarching story and like what the actual season is gonna be about. Like it's strange. I thought this, like, it's been a bit muddled this season. While I've enjoyed what's going on, I think the overarching story for me has been muddled. I haven't been able to tell what they're going for because they completely set something different up in the first 4 episodes than what has been happening in these last 4. These last 4 have been more so about the Viltrumites and Omni-Man and like Mark's responsibility to take over the planet, I guess. While the first 4 episodes of the season were more about Angstrom Levy and like more multiversal type things. Like even the first episode, like the first scene, I think is a completely different version of our universe, our Invincible universe. It's like, so it's clearly that they was supposed to be that they were setting something up for that, but then, like, you know, that was obviously going to be what people thought going into it. But that's just not what they're doing, and it's like if they are doing it, they got 1 more episode to do it. So I thought they were going to dive heavily into the multiversal aspects of the universe. However, the season's been a bit muddled, and it just feels like it's jumping between storylines. Again, I'm liking it. I think it's really good. I think it's top tier. I think the stuff that's happening with Mark, I think everything that happens like is done well, right? I think it's a little bit muddled, and I've been trying to figure out what the overarching story is going to be. Like, what was the point of all that stuff happening to Rex and shrinking Ray? Like, what's that going to lead to? You know, what is going to be the payoff for that? You know, I'm not sure, because Rex got a little character moment, I guess, when he wanted to get a little bit of redemption for, you know, being out of it for so long, but I just don't know where it's leading. And so it's just, again, the season's been a bit muddled, but we do get a tease at the end of this episode that Angstrom Levy will come back next episode for the finale, I guess. But I don't know how that's going to factor into whatever happens with the Viltrumites, or maybe it'll lead into next season. I don't know, because there is going to be a season 3. But anyway, this episode itself, I did enjoy though. I think the turning point was really cool. The stuff with Anissa and Mark was cool, with the cruise ship, her trying to convince him that he needs to take over the planet, and, you know, even sort of giving us a little bit of sympathy, not sympathy, but sort of reasoning with the Viltrumites a little bit, with them saying that, you know, under our rule, billions of lives will be saved. You know, this race, the human race, is basically, you know, running itself into the ground. Humans are not going to exist for like the next few centuries or whatever. It was like there's less than 18% chance of survival for humans if they do not submit to Viltrumite rule, to deaths that aren't, you know, Viltrumite caused. But anyway, so I liked seeing that aspect of the Viltrumites and to see like why they want to rule the planets. But again, it's like, do we really believe that she actually cares about humans, or that any of them care about humans after, you know, what Omni-Man did and after what she threatened to do? It's just, you know, I don't think I sympathize with the Viltrumites. Something else cool that happened this episode was in the beginning at the Comic-Con with Amber and Mark, when he had that conversation with, like, you know, the guy who was fanboying over whatever, the writer of like some comic book that he loved, and they had that little conversation about animation and why it takes so long and why they cut corners. It was so meta, and it was really cool. You know, the way they were like, he said something like, oh, In some scenes, we get characters to cover their mouths or, you know, look the other way so we don't have to animate their mouths moving. Or we'll do a slow pan over a completely still image and you'll still think it's moving. I thought that was really cool. And, well, they did all this stuff, you know, at the same time. And that was really meta. And they even talked a little bit about the drawings of, you know, how they were like, you know, sometimes the animators get a bit carried away when they've got more time to draw. And then it shows like a close-up of Mark's ultra detailed face. I thought that was really cool. But anyway, there are so many balls up in the air right now with this season. We've got the stuff going on with Donald and him being a robot. We've got the stuff going on with Angstrom Levy, the stuff with the Viltrumites, the stuff with Alan, and like he's, you know, there's like a Viltrumite, an ex-Viltrumite who wants to stop them. There's stuff with, you know, the Mark with Omni-Man's books that we need to get into, like the Infinity Ray or whatever. How is this all going to factor in to the last episode? Maybe, is this a 10-episode season? I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out. Oh, I don't know. If I'm wrong, let me know. If this is a 10-episode season, let me know down below in the comments. But, yeah, so next episode, if it is the finale, has a lot to wrap up. And I mean a lot. So, yeah. That's it for my review of episode 7 of Invincible Season 2. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Did you enjoy this episode? Did you not? Are you enjoying the season? Or are you not? You know, do you agree with me and think it's a little bit muddled, but you're still, like, really enjoying it like I am? Or are you just completely loving it? Or do you hate it? You know, let me know your thoughts down below in those comments because I am very curious to know what you guys think. But anyway, that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it and it really helped me out. We're very close to 500 subs, so it would mean a lot. Also, if you have not already, make sure you turn on post notifications. Thank you guys for watching and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.